Happy Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Today's video is going to be a very quick check-in. I know that yesterday's was a little long, so I'm going to keep this one short for you. Just give you kind of the minimum things that I think you need to know and be aware of today. You're probably going to see me in this corner a lot through this time because this is where Toby likes to hang out. And one of the few places in my house that I can kind of make sure that my dogs aren't driving me insane while I'm making these videos. So get used to it. This is probably where I'm going to film most of these. Anyway, just a quick update. I have received some feedback from my video yesterday in regards to the online chat session that I had mentioned, the one that is not geared necessarily towards academics. It's just a chance for us to connect and socialize. And what I'm hearing is that, at least for a handful of you, that you would really appreciate that time. So I am going to go ahead and move forward with it. And it's, again, totally optional, not something that you're required to do, not something that you have to commit to, something that you can pop into for 5 minutes just to say hi and see everyone, or you can stay the whole time. I would like to go ahead and give it a go on Monday. So if you were willing to test it out with me, please shoot me an email or a text. I am thinking I'm probably going to have to limit the number of people who are in attendance, that I can't just make it a free-for-all because it might get super chaotic if there are 30 of us in that one chat. So just let me know if you would be willing and up for testing it out. I'm thinking Monday, probably at about 2 o'clock. So let me know. Okay, the other thing, and this is not something that is currently required, but something that I really want to stress because it is so important. Even though we're getting started up with classes again next week, we've still got a few days left this week, and you still have more time, I think, on your hands than you normally do. And I'm not saying this just because I'm an English teacher, but one of the best things that you can be doing right now is making sure that you are continuing to read. I don't really care what you're reading as long as you are reading. You can read novels, you can read fiction, you can read nonfiction, you can read articles online. It does not matter. It's just super important that you continue that habit, because that's one of those things where I might be able to guide you and give you some instruction, but a lot of it just comes from practice and repetition and diligence. So pick up a book this week, check out Audible if you want to listen. It's not quite the same as reading, but at least you're still engaging some of those skills that we use when we read. And I know that they have released some of their library and their audiobooks for free for this time period, specifically for students. So check that out. If you have a library card, they also have a massive collection of electronic books that you can check out, as well as audiobooks. I do the audiobooks all the time and I love them. They have thousands to choose from. And then obviously if you've got your hands on some physical stuff, do that as well. If you want recommendations, let me know. I might try to post them in Google Classroom if I have some time today. But just make sure that you are reading, keeping your mind active. It's totally okay during this time to be watching lots of movies and TV shows and engaging in that screen time, but it's also super critical that you don't lose those skills, okay? So that's my one little tidbit for today. That is all I have for you today. I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday, are having a wonderful Wednesday, enjoying the rain, and staying safe at home. And I will check back in with you tomorrow. Bye.